Sonic Frontiers, along with the rest of the series, has experienced a pretty rough ride, from all the way from the first gameplay footage from IGN, dear god, what are those rail physics, to people outright stealing the EGX demo. Though, no matter how you perceive the game, personally, I'm extremely excited for Frontiers, rather cautiously optimistic. So, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals, here are my thoughts on Sonic Frontiers before the game's official release. Got that first try. Let's go! Now, before we start, let's begin by getting the elephant JPEG out of the room. There are way too many leaks of this game. Like, holy shit, what is wrong with you people? There is no escaping these leaks. It's honestly quite enviable how they're able to get these. But if you do want to experience Frontiers in all of its potential, be aware of these because, my god! Someone was able to find the fucking intro to the game. I'm not going to show it, of course, for obvious reasons. Nevertheless, if you do want to see these leaks for some reason, they're really easy to find, but I strongly recommend you don't look at these. Anyway, moving on. First off, the music we've been shown is formidable. I've heard vandalized at least 40 times at this point, and the opening theme, I'm Here, has won me over. Garrulous, I swear to God! Tony even said he's using a 9-string, which fits oddly perfect with what the franchise is, or wanted to be at some point. Forces, you lied to me. So, I'm glad that Frontiers is living up to the franchise's superb music tracks. I'm not a huge fan of the watered-down cyberspace levels, though. But it's not the main focus of the game, so I'll give it a pass. For now. Also, Ian Flynn is writing the story for the game, which is an absolutely good choice on Sega's part. The Zombot arc is one of my favorite storylines in the IDW comics, and with the introduction of Surge, I believe the story is in the best of hands. Well, actually, he's not writing the story, much more of the dialogue, but hey, it counts, fuck you. In terms of gameplay, however, I'm kinda in the middle area. Yes, we have the boost again, what a shocker. We apparently also have the drop dash? I don't know why the drop dash was always, at least now, a classic Sonic only ability, but Sega. The combat has me interested, although I'm not fond of grinding enemy after enemy just to get to a point where I can fight bosses without keeling over and mental fatigue. I wasn't too fond of it in the Pokemon series, and I don't think I'll like it in here. Maybe Frontiers will make it fun. We'll just have to wait and see. Supersonic is apparently going to be a very staple part of the game, which has made others theorize whether Hypersonic is going to be coming back, or there's going to be a new Sonic form. Like, people, come on, we're obviously going to get fake medals. And now for the most damning of all discussions, reused assets. Now, if you were to ask me, I really don't mind them using reused assets. To a degree. Reusing a character's model from a previous game? Sure, I don't mind that. But reusing level designs is a line that Sega is clearly crossing. Yeah, I know it's supposed to signify Sonic experiencing old memories, but they didn't need to reuse 2 levels from Unleashed at this point. What is happening? Jeez guys, I know it's solo. Don't squish out the last bit of novelty the game has. Because I don't. Though the glitch effects do kinda save it, so I'll give them that. You may also think that they were using the Forces model, but you're actually wrong. If we were to put these models side by side, you can see the quills on Frontier Sonic are a lot longer, which is a step in the right direction, and the back quill is pushed slightly lower to differentiate the classic and modern iterations of the character respectively, something that a lot of people gave Forces slack for, and for good reason. I am concerned with the copious amount of homing attack trails, springs, dash pad boost rings, and railguns that send you into said red and rainbow boost rings. Yeah, Sonic has used these elements ever since the classic days, but they weren't the only thing that identified the character for who he was. Loops, item boxes, enemies, areas to gain momentum, and I could keep going. Elements like that are the things that differ Sonic from any other gaming icon, and overusing those things that gave the character can really damper how you see the game. What I'm saying is that you don't need multiple objects that can relate to the character. for people to know that that is the character. In moderation, yes, this can be used affirmatively, and I hope the current Sonic team knows that. What this video boils down to is that I do think Sonic Frontiers will be a good Sonic game, maybe even in the top 10, but there are a few things that can be changed, and given how close the game is to release, I don't think those changes will be done. Despite that, the improvements the game has been going through these past few months, I think I'll enjoy playing the game enough to not care about these slight hiccups. And, in my opinion, that's what I'm hoping in Sonic Frontiers. A fun, action-packed, story-focused game that keeps me wanting more if I explore. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay safe out there, soldiers.